Tris is here. We were bemoaning the fact that, how early the stores start stocking up for holidays. We're going to see Christmas stuff on the shelves here before too much longer. But in this case, talking about holiday stuff ahead of time is just fine, because the Hannibal Jaycees, I mean, this is a marquee event for the Jaycees, and it is coming up.
Absolutely. We are talking about Haunted House.
Yes.
Haunted House is coming. We've been preparing for it, ever since last year, coming up with designs and ideas and what we're going to do. Unfortunately, due to the summer heat and the winter cold, we're just not able to get into it.
That's it. There's got to be a certain kind of a something in the air before you really get into that mode. But the folks. I mean, and as I say, not only. I mean, the reason it's such an event for you guys is because everybody looks forward to the Jaycees Haunted House.
Oh yeah.
So, any idea how long the Jaycees have been doing this?
I believe this is our 6th year doing this. I know it's year 3 at our new building.
Yeah.
It is our 3rd season at the new building, and it's been a lot better now that we're at the new building. I want to say it's not so much work, but yet it is. I mean, before they used to tear everything down in, November. They used to tear everything down so that they could have it because they had it at the hall.
Right.
And they would set everything up in September and then run all October. So now we literally walked out last year. Last day we walked out, shut the lights off. We didn't come back till Tom Sawyer days, and we kind of walked in there and go, all right, we could fire this up, but it's an oven.
Yeah, now we don't want to do that.
Yeah, so we walked back out, shut the lights back off, and here we are again, working on it now that the days are still a little bit nicer. Granted, I say this in the hottest week of the summer.
Of course, that's kind of how that works. Now, what are the dates this year for the Jaycees Haunted House?
Opening day is October 3rd. We'll run every Friday and Saturday in October, and that includes Halloween night. So that's going to be new this year, being able to run Halloween night. We ran last year for a fundraiser, basically, and this year we're actually officially running through Halloween night. So,
the haunted house on Halloween night.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. And the thing that has always, one of the many things that has always struck me about the Jaycees Haunted House, the folks that you've got, the Jaycees that work in that, it looks like there's a lot of those guys that are having way too much fun.
They are. Last year we took our crew down to St. Louis to one of the haunted houses down there. The owner of that haunted house actually stopped a couple of us Jaycees that helped manage it and helped manage our house. And they said, your actors are pretty demented. We said, why is that? He said, because we couldn't scare any of your people, but 3 of your people scared ours. So, and this is in their house.
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool.
Absolutely. But as you say, having your own building, I mean, it gives you a lot of flexibility, I would think, as far as building it, tearing it down, all of that, and I mean, and we've talked about that in various situations. You having a home of your own is just there's been the upside has just been tremendous.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, this year we're able to change a few rooms. Of course, the favorites are still coming back. We're gonna ramp them up a little bit, add some more effects, add some more sound, lighting, stuff like that. Add some new tricks. We also have 4 new rooms that we're bringing in this year. So we're currently building those. We've already tore them out, and I believe there's video on your all's website of some of that.
Yes.
And then we're also doing the parking lot this year. We're going to go out into the parking lot. We're setting up a maze out in the parking lot this year. That will be included in the price. The price of the haunted house is still $10. So we're basically tripling the size this year and still giving you the same price. One thing we are adding that is new this year and will be an additional fee is zombie paintball. We're going to do a paintball course.
Paintball.
Outside, that's right. You get to come down, you get to shoot zombies. So, and these are not paperboard zombies. These are actual actors that have volunteered to say, yeah, I'll get shot with a paintball.
Oh, why not? That makes complete sense. Oh my goodness, you guys are crazy. You're
Oh,
just
yeah.
you're out of your minds.
We have a great crew. We absolutely do. Everybody's volunteers down here, and everybody has a lot of fun doing it. So
Yeah, yeah. Of course, we've had some JCs here in this building.
Absolutely.
We've had we had one, and then she left, and then we had another one come in. We had Adrian Abright in here, and now Tricia O'Sheltry is with us, and yeah, that's yeah, they're your typical JC types.
absolutely,
Yeah.
Adrian and Trisha are both key members of the JCs. I don't know how we'd do it without them.
Yeah, I know Adrian in particular. When I thought of some of the JCs were having too much fun, she's one of them that came to mind because she's just, bless her heart, she
loves haunted house.
Oh, yeah.
She's always right there.
Oh, yeah.
She's ready to go.
But I mean, and anybody that comes through, I mean, they can tell. I mean, I want to say the work goes into it, and it is work. There's a lot of effort that goes into. I mean, this is just not something, as you say, paper mache stuff that you guys string wires and hang them off the wires. No, there's construction goes on.
Yeah, this is a lot of this stuff. A lot of this stuff you can't just run to Walmart and buy.
No.
This is stuff that we make, we build. We actually have our builders crew. The builders come in, they tear out the old stuff. They say, all right, what do you guys want? We tell them, if we can think it, the builders can build it. I mean, those guys are amazing. And then we have our artists. Our artists come in, they paint it, they set the scenes, and then we call it our loving nerd crew because those of us that know how to do wiring and special effects, we come in there and we wire it. And we add the animatronics and the animation and the computer programs and everything to get everything up and running. Yeah. So,
now, are these all JCs that do all of this?
Not all of them.
Okay.
That's another nice part about the JC Haunted House is it's the JCs run it, but we have a lot of volunteers that are high school kids. And not just the high school kids. We have people that say, hey, I'd love to act in your haunted house this year. Sure, come on down, talk to us. We would love to have you. We are volunteers, so we'll take all the volunteers we can get, just to make this a better house. So, yeah, absolutely. They're not just JCs. If they want to become a JC, we know how to do that too.
That's okay too. You betcha. If they want to come and be a part of that. And as you mentioned, this is a fundraiser for the JC.
Absolutely. I know 2 years ago we sponsored some families for Christmas. I think they did the same last year as well. I wasn't too involved in that last year. I did help build it and run it, and I wasn't in the management side. But this year we haven't even decided what we're going to do yet. But I know it's going to be something similar to the sponsoring of the families for Christmas.
So yeah, and of course that's just one aspect of the good that the JCs do in the Hannibal community.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So once again, talk about the dates and times for the Hannibal Jaycees Haunted House.
Open every Friday and Saturday in October, starting October 3rd, 7 p.m. to midnight. We will have a fire ring down there, picnic tables to sit down and enjoy, so that way the people that don't want to go in the haunted house still can sit and enjoy it or let their friends and kids go. We'll have food down there. We'll have drinks. It is a non-alcohol event, so there is no alcohol. It is just for the families. It's a family atmosphere, so that way everybody can come down and have some fun.
Yeah. And what are the times going to be on that?
Open 7 to midnight.
7 to midnight. Fridays and Saturdays through the month of October.
Absolutely.
Including Halloween night.
Halloween night, and that's Friday night, so we still have September 1st.
November 1st. November 1st. Yeah. So actually October 3rd through November 1st.
Correct.
Will be the JC's Haunted House. Is there a place they can go online to get more information?
Right now we're moving websites. We're having to change web servers, so our websites have not been updated here ever since Tom Sawyer days. We're working on that. We are gonna have our information up at HannibalJaycees.org soon. They can visit us on Facebook. Hannibal Jaycees Haunted House. Look it up on Facebook. There's all kinds of pictures on there and videos from the years past, and we will be updating it as we go and giving sneak peeks.
Yes, and the folks will notice throughout this conversation we haven't gone into much detail about what they're going to find in the haunted house, because if we tell you, we got to kill you. Yeah,
We just need some more props.
for not only the haunted house, but the maze outside and the zombie paintball.
Right?
Oh, brother. Yikes. Like I said, way too much fun for the Hannibal Jaycees, but you come have a good time with them, because you're going to have a good time. You'll get scared to death, but you'll have a good time.
Absolutely.
Yes. Chris Powell, we appreciate the visit.
Hey, not a problem. Enjoy it.
Chris Powell with the Hannibal Jaycees. The haunted house is going to be here before you know it, coming in the month of October at the Jaycees home in Hannibal.